Is everything all right?
It's going lovely.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Now, the album. How long have you been working on this then? Bruised Hearts and Grey's Knees.
Not quite as long as it feels that we've been working on it.
Certainly no. I mean, we started it. We demoed it. Last year, mid last year, and then I kind of did some demos and decided sonically the drums and things didn't do Al justice. So we went to a studio and did the drums and bass guitars there, and then the rest of it has been finished off in my home studio.
So it hasn't sort of dominated your life then?
It has. Yes, and nearly drove me insane at one
point.
Did
it really?
The Men in White Cats were going to drag me away. Because what we were talking about earlier, you end up going to bed thinking, oh, if I should have put that tambourine or that guitar slightly louder or quieter. You go to work and all of a sudden you catch yourself daydreaming, I wonder if I should have put that vocal there or there. And it just takes over everything.
At what stage does a hobby become an obsession?
Yeah, I was slightly concerned I was becoming obsessed.
It's like people who collect...
Plus I gave myself a deadline, I wanted to get it done quite quickly.
It's like people who collect thimbles or something obscure like that, doesn't it? You know,
yes,
that's symbols on the list.
Yeah, exactly. I like the boy with the big thimble. That's the one. He played in that. So I recognise a couple of the tunes. One which we're going to hear very soon called Feeling. I mean, that's been around a while. Tell me about the other songs. Some of them fresh, some of them just ones, as you said, that you wanted to remix.
The track you played earlier, No Way Out, that was a reasonably new track.
Yeah.
There's an instrumental, which we'd never done before.
Which is quite... that's probably the newest on there, isn't it? I mean,
yes.
In terms of new ones, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think now.
What's the set list? What's the track listing? Since I joined in December 2006.
Don't you worry, that was a reasonably new track?
Yeah, but there's probably about five of those on there, or roughly, probably fairly new.
Some of the older songs that people knew if they come and saw us at gigs, we have dropped. When the lineup changed, it wasn't possible, it didn't work in the same way. Some of the songs did, some of the songs survived. Too Many I Love Yous on there, I mean, that was the first song that was ever written for the band, really.
We'll have that one actually a little bit later on.
Yeah, I mean that one to be honest is like you hear bands complaining, but it's like it drives me mad now. I've heard it so often.
No, that is the thing.
But it's popular. It's just a pop song.
It's surprising how many people, how many artists, how many bands actually say, all right, we've done that. Can we move on now? But when we go to see you, we want to hear that song. Which is why we've come to see you sometimes, and we'll let you move on.
There's a song called Outburst on that. That's another one that's has always been quite popular and ended the set.
I mean, some of the stuff as well we've updated. It's been revisited over the years and sort of freshened up a bit.
I think
old songs. It doesn't mean that we're never going to play them again. I think through rehearsals, what we'll probably do is go back and like I say, freshen them up, revitalise them, and kick them off again.
We've become more of a rock band when we became a three-piece. That we were more acoustic based. And now I think because we needed to give it a bit of oomph, we've become a power pop three-piece.
Now, last time you were in the studio, you were playing live, but now you can relax. So you've done all the hard work.
Yes.
making the album. I thought no point in releasing the album and then getting you to sing live. So this is Feeling. This is actually always been one of my favourites of yours, which I used to play a lot when I worked on British Forces Radio. We'll chat more very, very soon. It's BBC Radio Norfolk. It's Stephen Bunphy with Huck in the studio, and this is a track from the new album. It's called Feeling. It's from Huck. And Matt and Al are in the studio. So what now? Now you've got the album out. I mean, is it in the shops yet?
It's not in the shops yet, but it is available to download only at the moment. We've got to sit down and figure out how the hell we can afford to get some physical copies made up and out there. So any local labels are listening that would like to help out with distribution or anything else, we'd love to hear from you.
If you like what you hear, even if you don't like what you hear, get in touch.
Yeah, but how many? What's the most local label? What have we got here in Norfolk? How many have we got?
I think we've got Hungry Audio, NR1. I'm thinking what's now. There used to be Bax Records 30 years ago.
Oh, Bax Records. Oh, well, that's.
I remember a lot of the early 80s indie bands and stuff on that.
Is it going to come a stage where it won't really matter whether you've got a record label or not because of the internet and the way things are marketed?
I think it's already, to a degree, it's already like that.
Yeah.
I mean, having a record label obviously is an advantage promotion-wise.
A lot of it's networking stuff as well. I mean, you make the contacts through people that have got other contacts, it sort of spreads like that. But
as far as making a record now, I don't think so.
We're talking about logistics outside.
Ours is done partly in a studio and partly in a home studio. Basically, if you like a bedroom, it doesn't sound too glamorous, but that's basically what some of the vocals and stuff were done in.
Gets the job done.
Yeah, and you know, it was finished on an Apple Mac computer at home, small Apple Mac, and you know, straight from that computer you can get straight online, and we're selling the stuff online. Which I will. Can I just plug the website that it's available from at the moment?
Yeah.
It's www.huckuk, which is all one word, small case of course, .bandcamp.com, or you can go to www.myspace.com/HuckUK, where you can follow a link.
Yeah, and well, you're fairly easy to find actually if you just Google Huck, really.
Yes, well, Norwich band Huck seems to be the
Norwich
best
band
one.
Huck. Do you actually stay, because you're named after Darren Huckabee, do you stay in touch?
Oh yeah, we're always out.
We've been trying to track him down this afternoon. We couldn't get through to him. So
We've been trying to track him down.
yeah, we thought it'd be nice if he was on the phone. You know, get him on the phone or
I
something.
read something last night. He's doing his coaching badges now.
Yeah.
But there's an event at Carrow Road on the 19th of March. It's an evening with Darren Huckabee, and I'd be surprised if Mr. Gorham wasn't there. But,
Oh, he'll be there.
all sorts
Yeah,
of,
Chris will be there, I'm sure.
I've seen him around in the city, but I mean,
We haven't seen him since we did the gig at the Carrow Road. Greatest ever, really, have we?
no, that's about
Which was interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, playing on a football pitch with Jamelia.
Yeah.
And,
Oh gosh,
Ridian,
yeah.
Just
and some other slightly less cool names, probably, that we shouldn't really.
Brilliant.
But you know, what the hell?
He was playing on the pitch with Jamelia. He was playing on the stage on the pitch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd been good fun if we did play
He's got
football.
a mean shot, though, I imagine.
Should we play another track from the album?
Yes, please.
No, you mentioned "Don't You Worry" is the track. Tell us a little bit about this track. Who wrote it? And,
Well,
where do we get it?
generally they start as my demos. I kind of write the songs, bring it to the guys in the band, and they actually make it work.
Matt has the ideas and creates the lyrics, and we jam it and come up with something we're happy with.
And this is from the album "Bruised Heart and Grey's Knees,"
It is.
and you can download it online.
Yes.
Watch this space with the CD in the shops. Hey, how about that? Don't You Worry. That's from Huck. It's their debut album. It's Bruised Hearts and Grey's Knees. Fantastic track. And what a great album. You know,
Thank
you've
you.
already got a couple of my faves on there. When are you going to be performing live next? You haven't done a lot of live stuff recently, have you?
No, well, Al hurt himself on his motorbike, so we haven't been able to really.
I didn't have
I think we're aiming for kind of April, May time. We need to get back rehearsing. Yeah, you hurt yourself by falling off it.
As soon as possible, really. We've got to get rehearsing, but I'd certainly hope that we'd be playing live from mid-April onwards, really.
Good. Well, I hope
Come along.
Yeah, get. Well, I can now. I'm doing afternoons. When I was on the breakfast show, I was in bed for 7, wasn't I? Yeah, you see. So I'm like, it's like being a grown-up now. I can do everything. I watch Newsnight. If I want to, for Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Look, Al and Matt, thank you very much for
Thank you
coming
very
in.
much.
Thank you, Stephen.
Good luck with the new album. It's available as a download online. Just Huck. Do you say Huck Norwich? If you Google that,
Norwich band Huck seems to be a good one to Google, I'm told. Yeah.
All right, and thanks. Great to hear some of your music this afternoon.
Thank you for playing it.
Come and see us again in a not too distant future. It's BBC Radio Norfolk. It's 10 to 4. We'll have travel.